So this morning I woke up and decided I'm gonna drive to a local-ish secondhand bookstore and hope that they have some manga there at a good price. So we have arrived at the bookstore. Let's hope that they have some manga inside. As you can see, they did have some graphic novels and they do have manga. And honestly, I was just overjoyed. The section was pretty small, but the manga was only $5 and they had some complete sets. As you can see here, Saber Marionette J, they had Model, they had Ultra Maniac as well, but no volume 2. This was more than I expected and it was very cheap. The place was really nice. I love the aesthetic. On this side was more so games and on the other side was just books. I know it's just a quick little video of what they had, but let me go ahead and show you what I got today. So our first pickup of the day was AA Prime. Now this was actually published in 1984, but the first printing in English was 1997. So it's a pretty old manga. I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is definitely out of print at this point, but it's basically a shoujo anthology series, which seemed really cool in my opinion. I really do like anthologies. And the synopsis says this science fiction trilogy is a prime example of shoujo manga. The stories of AA revolve around the relationships between humans and a genetically engineered race of people called unicorns, whose personal struggles become a moving metaphor for humanity's alienation in the modern age. So it says science fiction with a romantic twist, which is pretty interesting to me, and I picked it up because it is a one-shot and it has I think 4 stories in the manga total. And I was reading online about this manga because I wanted to know more. It actually won the Best Comic Award in 1985. So yeah, I'm definitely interested. This is definitely the oldest shoujo that I own, so I can't wait to read this. Next up is Kiss Blue, and this actually released in 2008, I believe. Basically, this manga only has 2 volumes, and I got lucky. They had both volumes at this secondhand bookstore. Like, it was actually pretty crazy how lucky I got with what was there. Now, this story says, confess your love and ruin a friendship, or protect the friendship and keep your feelings hidden away forever. What would you do if you were in Tomosaka's place? He doesn't remember when it began, but it seems Tomosaka has been in love with Noda forever. The thing is, he can't exactly confess his feelings because the two are best friends. As his best friend, Tomosaka has sympathized with Noda during his first heartbreak, just as he is bearing witness now as Noda juggles multiple and often simultaneous affairs with women, because no matter what the sin, friends stand by each other. And to protect the friendship, Tomosaka has to lock away his feelings deep inside him. So it seems like a possible boys love story. It says yaoi manga on the front, so I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. It's definitely an interesting situation that I think a lot of people have probably been in at one point or another in their life, with liking someone that they can't really confess their feelings to. So yeah, I think this is going to be a good story, and it's only 2 volumes as well, so I can finish it relatively quick. Next up is Saber Marionette J. Now they had volumes 1 through 4, and of course this manga has only 5 volumes, so I'm gonna have to try and find the 5th volume just so I can complete the series. I hope that it's somewhere because this manga actually came out in 1996, at least in Japan. So yeah, it might be a little bit tough to find, but I'm hoping that I can. And this manga is definitely a little bit on the looter side, but the synopsis says, on a world with no women, the surviving men have fashioned curvaceous androids in the female form. Called marionettes, they are built for one purpose, to obey man's every whim, except one. While these beautiful mechanical beings are modeled after women in every way, to fall in love with them is taboo. So what is the poor boy Otoro Mamiya to do when he develops a massive crush on a marionette named Lime, a unique saber model with a special circuit that gives her emotions? When Otoro awakens 2 mysterious saber marionettes, his life as an average man quickly becomes as extraordinary as the circuitry under the flesh of these busty new friends. Yeah, I don't know. The story definitely sounds interesting, I guess we can say. The good thing about this manga, as old as it is there's not much yellowing. Like, they're not in necessarily the best condition, but they're definitely not in the worst, which is actually great to see for as old as these manga are. So I'm just glad to have these in the collection, and I'm definitely gonna give it a read because, you know, the story's unlike others, to say the least. So yeah, Saber Marionette J, we have volumes 1 through 4. We just need 5 if we do decide to complete the series. So my last pickups of the day for this haul, 14 volumes in total, by the way, which is a pretty good deal, and the mangas were only $5 per volume, which honestly is a great deal because I know a lot of shops, including one that I went to recently that I will eventually make a video on very, very soon, charges more for older manga, which kind of makes sense, but it was just great to see that they were just super nice nice at this store. Like, they asked if I wanted to put my name down just in case they got any manga in the future. It was just a locally owned shop by a husband and wife, and they're just super nice. They run on donations only. Yeah, so our last pickup is Amazing Agent Luna, and the synopsis is her name is Luna, and she's the perfect secret agent, grown in a lab from the finest genetic material. She has been trained since her birth 15 years ago to be the US government's ultimate espionage weapon, but now she is given an assignment that will test her abilities to the max. High school. Her mission, to pose as a high school student at Noble High and uncover a sinister plot engineered by her arch nemesis, Count von Brucken. But the one thing she has not been trained to is handle her own feelings, especially when she starts making friends, rivals, and crushing big time on bad boy Jonah, son of the evil von Brucken himself. Ooh, seems like it's gonna get a little bit spicy. But we got volumes 1 through 7, and this came out in 2005, and there are 11 volumes total, so I might be able to get the last 4 if I do enjoy this story. It definitely seems like something I would enjoy. Seems just kind of like fun with some action involved as well. But yeah, that is the haul for today. We got some out of print manga, some mangas that I will never ever see probably ever again. So I'm really excited to find these great finds. It's so unexpected. I went there not even calling the shop, just hoping that they had some manga so we can make a cool video, and we got lucky. So shouts out to that shop. It was a really great experience overall. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. We have another haul coming very soon where I literally found manga heaven. I think this place had more manga than a Barnes & Noble, so be on the lookout for that. Hope that you enjoy whatever you're currently reading or looking to pick up. I will see you next time.